So far, yeah. Whoa.
Inside. Justin Allen finally gets the ball inside. Graef will pick up the foul. Safeguard Pest Control are the pros of pest and weed control. Safeguard, locally owned and operated services, business and home accounts. S stands for safe and satisfied service by Safeguard Pest Control. Checking in to be number 13, Jim.
Looks like Justin Emerson replacing Shaun Graef.
Shaun looks a little tired coming out.
A little winded.
I'll tell you, I'm going to have a little Gatorade just on Shaun's behalf. Justin Allen misses the attempt. Rebound by Emerson. Mitch Haynes rides Bo in the third furlong. Picks up a foul.
Haynes out and Jim Gibbs back in for the Buffaloes.
Inbounds to Lowenberg. They got to kick Curran now. They need to swing the ball. Swing it. (12-7) Buffaloes. Minute 20. First quarter action here at Argonaut High School. Marty Schutt's getting ready to check in for the Mustangs. Jason Pepper looks for that three. As we mentioned, top of the show, Drew Dorris is out with a hip pointer.
Right. Out for 5 days, and then he goes back, so.
Playing little catch. Good turnaround move by Pepper. Puts it in. 14-7. 54 seconds remaining here.
Beautiful pass by Gaser. Yeah, I'm looking across over here. I see Bobby Williams. He was there. Has he stayed all week?
I think, he got a season pass. He didn't realize he could come back.
I don't know when.
David Tierpak checks in. Walzer Electric servicing Amador County and residential, commercial, maintenance and repairs. No job too small and all work is guaranteed. Over 25 years experience. Call today for free estimate. Walzer Electric, 296-4040. Well, we're coming up to the 3-minute mark. 3 minutes into the second quarter, and the Mustangs have not scored a point. 20-7. Coach Mulholland saying, I could probably sit on this, take a 13-point lead, but Pepper says, no, Coach, I'm going to shoot it. Ball goes out of bounds off the Marty Schutz. Good hustling. Mason Curran checking back in. Checks in for Marty. David Tierpak inbounds for the Buffaloes. Glenn Wilson. Now watch, they'll come back to Pepper. Try to reverse it to Pepper. There it is. Jason played for us at Jackson Junior High, and that was one of our favorite plays, inbounds and go get it back. Everybody wanted to play the two-spot there because you knew you were going to get that nice shot of the inbound.
Come back to you.
4:40 remaining here, second quarter. Rick Carter along with Jim Vinciguerra. Pepper moves the ball, takes it inside.
He came from underneath.
Jim Gibbs with a kick. They'll reset the 24-second. Oh, there is no 24-second. Well, they would have reset it if we had one.
Well, that's right. You've been watching going to the Kings games too much, I think,
I'm getting ready to take over down there.
You've got a downshift into this gymnasium.
Hey, Lowenberg, I don't believe, has had a shot tonight. Graef has had plenty of shots. Now, there's a little ticky-tack. Both going for a rebound. Justin Emerson to pick up his second personal foul. I'll tell you, right now, Bo Lowenberg has not put a shot up.
Rick, at the beginning of the game, I was talking to Coach Cranford, and he hoped that Bo would have a big game tonight. He wanted him to score a lot of points. And here we are with 4 minutes left in the second quarter, and he doesn't have any.
Yeah. Really, they played good defense. You got to attribute that to good defense by the Buffaloes. Now they're going to have a 3-second violation. Butch Crawford made the call up above us. Butch was right on it. I think right now you need to get Lowenberg open. Get him a shot. This guy can shoot you back into the game. Mustangs thought that the ball went out of bounds off them. Ball was tipped.
Gee whiz, I don't believe it. There we go.
Graef breaks the string after a 17. That's a 17-2 run. 15-2 run. I think they're going to have Brian Ilya with the block. With the foul. Shaun Graef walked the ball very cleanly. Absolutely. That's a good call. The ball was fouled by the underneath man. Graef did have a nice block.
I think they get the call on Ilya on that one.
Brian Ilya picked up the call. Jim Gibbs' first shot's up and good. Willie Bunfill checking back in for Glenn Wilson. Ricky O'Neill looked like he's coming to the scorer's table.
Hey, somebody wake Ken Shear up. He's up on the top there. He's falling asleep. Look at him.
Hey, that's the boss. I'm not talking about the boss. You can talk about
I'll wave at him. I'll wave at him. There, he's waving back, so he's awake now.
Gives the second shots up and in. Checking in for the shooter, Rick O'Neill. O'Neill has to be played very, very selectively because he is a physical player, and we've seen him pick up some fouls real early. Foul on Joe LaBelle. So that'll put Lowenberg to the line. This is his first attempt. Tim Martinelli will be checking back in. Martinelli checks in for Justin Emerson. 24-9, 3:21 remaining here at Argonaut High School. The Buffaloes on top. And as we talked about at the top of the show, Jim, it's who takes control early, and so far it's been the Buffaloes the whole way.
You know who's got control right now.
Tierpak gets it in tight to Pepper.
That's a tough one to stop.
Brian Ilya is going to have trouble all night long with Jason Pepper. His height advantage, and he's a tad quicker. Another turnover by the Mustangs. (26-9), 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. You know, as a coach, you always wonder, will we have one of these nights? Well, Coach Cranford doesn't have to wonder anymore because this is it. They get a break there. If O'Neill had gone straight up, he'd have got a foul call.
O'Neill wide open underneath and chose to pass off.
Buffalo's a little token pressure if they trouble to a corner.
Steal by Bunfill. He says, I'll take it myself.
Look at all the blue shirts. There are 4 blue shirts in perfect rebounding position. The Mustangs are standing around watching. It's 26-9. They've kind of just standing around. You've now got to go out and lay a body on somebody. You got to put a body on them and make them know you're still here.
You've got to light a fire somewhere.
So Marty Schutz checks back in for Mason Curran. David Tierpak's first shot's up and off the front rim.
See, Willie's sporting a new do tonight out there. Rick, number 22, doesn't have a sweatband on.
Yeah, it kind of looks like maybe he got a little trim and took the headband off. Tierpak's second shot's up and good. Mitch Haynes checks in for Tierpak. This is kind of a ploy Coach Malone uses very often. If we're shooting a free throw, I will sub somebody in for the free throw shooter, so if he makes it, I can set my press back and hope for a pass into his hands, and he got back in. Derek Geisers come in for Bo Lowenberg.
Pepper gets a breather with 1:42 left.
27-11, minute 40 remaining. Rick Carter along with Jim Vinciguerra here at Argonaut High School. This is the third meeting between the Buffaloes and the Mustangs. Buffaloes won on their home court. The Mustangs won here on their home court. John Slavik down low with a good camera angle with Mitch Haynes going up for another bucket. 29-11, 18-point Buffalo lead. Taking control. The officials have taken an official timeout, gone right over to Gary Gaser. And this is that rule they cannot sag their shorts this year anywhere. If an official says you're sagging, you've got to pull your shorts up. And I think that's exactly what he's asking him right now. Now, again, some people say, well, that isn't right. You know, shouldn't have to do it. You warn him the first time, it's a technical foul thereafter. But actually, I'll take that back. I'm looking over now. There's blood.
He's got a spot of blood. He's got a bloody hand, it looks like, in there.
Well, what happens, Jim, is just like on TV.
Not at all this year, Rick. Yeah, it's beyond me.
What rule is that, Jim?
Well, about the blood on your uniform.
Well, no, the blood on the uniform is one thing. It's where it's coming from is the key. Now, again, like I said, I also went over the rule. They do have a rule now that sagging your shorts, you know, pulling them down or whatever, and I don't believe that's what, because it looked like he was pointing to the blood on his shorts. They're going to ask him to leave, it looks like. They're going to ask him to it looks as though they're talking from product knowledge to parts and service. It doesn't get better than that at Guy Soft Center in Pine Grove, your outdoor power equipment headquarters.
Well, Gaser's sitting the bench, Rick, and in for him is Marty Schutz. They're trying to find some tape to tape up the bloody spot, I think.
Well, it looks like
and a new pair of shorts.
JV coach Chris Lucky has kind of pulled out a pair of shorts from somewhere. It looks as though they're going to put some tape across it. That'll look nice. I can remember one time playing baseball, and our catcher forgot his shoes. I had to loan him my shoes, so that obviously meant I wasn't getting in the action. And his name was Steve Taylor, and he turns around and hits a grand slam home run to win the game. The picture of the paper were my shoes. Lowenberg with a steal and a block by LaBelle on the layup attempt. Out of bounds off the Buffaloes, 31-15, 6:26 here, third quarter. Rick Carter along with Jim Vinciguerra here at Argonaut High School. This is your TSPN Game of the Week.
They're giving Lowenberg zilch tonight. Nothing to shoot.
Curran drives the baseline, tried to get the offensive rebound.
Jump
Ball goes back to the Buffaloes. Well, I tell you, we talked about Bobby Williams the first half sitting across from us, and John Maggi and Brian Drake, who was our assistant, I think decided he'd go sit across from us now.
I don't think he likes us anymore.
I
Rick.
showered too, I really did, use deodorant and everything. Almost another steal. Right now, that's what you do. Get it back to your main man, Jason Pepper. Make Jason Pepper get you back on track. 33-15, 5:45 remaining here. Third quarter at Argonaut High School.
Nice passing by the Mustangs, and Martinelli alone underneath.
That's what you want. Move the ball, get back into this thing gradually. Down 16 points. Bunfill controlling it. Nice. Oh, nice block. LaBelle brings it back. David Tierpak. LaBelle.
Finally, somebody gets hammered, and it looked like it was LaBelle was the hammeree. Who was the hammerer?
I'm not sure. It looked like maybe they called Shaun Graef or Tim Martinelli. But it ends up that LaBelle will go to the line. You knew if it stayed in there long enough, you'd hear a whistle.
You'd get something.
LaBelle hits that. I think that's Joe's first points of the game. 5:09 remaining, third quarter, 34-17. Glenn Wilson, I bet you'll be checking in for Joe LaBelle. LaBelle hits two from the free throw line. Puts the Mustangs back up, the Buffaloes on top of the Mustangs, 35-17. Shoots, Curran, Lowenberg, Graef, and Martinelli.
They don't seem to have a problem breaking that press, Rick.
Well, Graef used his body real well that time.
Whoa, Marty, get back here.
Behind the back dribble by Bunfill. That's either a foul or a holding call. Could be 10 yards.
15.
Get your shirts, laundry, and dry cleaning professionally done at Jackson Cleaners. They specialize in drapery, leather cleaning, and alterations. Their Tavascus family features old-fashioned, hands-on service and exceptional quality control. And speaking of control, as Jason Pepper drops in another 2 points. Pickup and delivery may be provided. Jackson Cleaners, Main Street, Jackson. 37-19, Graef comes right back. David Tierpak will foul, put Graef to the line. Justin Allen will be checking in now. Foul on Tierpak, Justin Allen checks in. You know, and it's always that way as a coach. You're sending somebody in, it so happens that kid will commit a foul, a turnover, or something negative, and he'll always go to the bench going, gosh, what did I do wrong? Why did I do? Had nothing to do with it, as Graef completes the three-point attempt. 15-point Buffalo lead, 37-20.
This is when we first saw him, but I don't know, he's got some guts now.
Well, I think what happens, Shaun's always been a tough kid. I think it's learning the offense. Yeah, I think what they've been doing, they've been just exchanging elbows back and forth. LaBelle inbounds. Joe needs a call for the ball. Get the ball. Take the ball.
First place. I think Bret Hart is in first place, and Argonaut alone in second, and they will meet again, so could be for the championship.
And the freshman contest tonight was won by Amador, and I believe they won it by 3 points. Looks like Marty Schutz has got to leave the game. He's got a little cut.
And, oh, man, let's see. That's the second one now, huh? Well, we got... Now we're going to get...
I'll tell you what, that pair of shorts are going to be... They're going to have to use extra industrial strength shouted out.
Drano.
Yeah, they'll take... That looks like a... That never stopped Joe Frazier. He'd stop more punches.
You know who went back?
Like that.
You know who went back in for him? Gaser with some new shorts.
Gaser got new shorts. Again, once again, the subbing on the Everett County residential, commercial maintenance pairs. No job too small, and all work is guaranteed. Over 25 years experience. Call today for a free estimate. Walzer Electric, 296-4040.
Close to a three-pointer, but no goal. But
Mason Curran cuts that to a 10-point.
Gets it down to 10.
Remember, it was a 20-point lead at halftime for the Buffaloes, and that's hard to protect that lead. You think, well, we're ahead. Why is that hard? Well, you're just thinking all we got to do is kind of put it up. Gaser comes down with the loose ball. They'll call Willie Bunfill with a bump.
Probably the two quickest guys on the floor right there, Rick.
Absolutely. Now, Coach Cranford is going to talk the official a little bit in that Jason Pepper gets that good low post position, but as soon as he gets it, he tries to hook Martinelli with his right arm or his left arm, depending on what side, and spin around there. That's a great big man move. Not legal, however, but a great big man move. And the only time it's illegal, Jim, is when the official blows the whistle.
If the official sees it.
Absolutely. So you just keep doing it and until you get caught. So we got a minute remaining. In fact, Coach Sinclair right now. It's a minute remaining here in the third quarter. Argonaut High School.
Well, I think Curran this half is upped it up one notch, Rick.
That's Jason's third foul here. So they cut it to an 8-point with 47 seconds. Now the Mustangs need to come back, play good defense. Buffaloes will probably try to bring it down, get a good shot. Gary Gaser sneaks and steals the rebound. Excellent hustle by Gaser. Lawberg for three. Two-pointer on the line. So they've cut that 20-point lead down to 6 with 30 seconds remaining. Mustangs in man-to-man. So you get a ball out of bounds. Now the official called it right away from the far side. 2-point. 40-34. Buffalo's on top. 20 seconds remaining. You got the man with the ball. That's who you want. LaBelle posted up into Pepper. Good ball movement. Excellent ball movement. 8 seconds to go. 3-point attempt. Curran got his feet set. So what a wonderful third quarter for the Mustangs, and one that the Buffaloes have got to be saying, guys, we have got to take charge again. So I'll tell you what, stay tuned. You'll see the finish of the third game between the Buffaloes and the Mustangs. Time. The Mustangs came out third quarter and cut that 20-point lead down to 8, and the Mustangs hit the ball to start the fourth quarter. Outside shooting by Curran and Lowenberg lit him up. Jason Pepper with a rebound, emphatically. The fourth quarter of the game of the week is proudly brought to you by Aces, Waste Collection and Recycling of Pine Grove, Amador County's leader in waste management. We're getting the crowd into the game now, Jim.
Well, listen, there's a lot of elbows going on down there.
They had Derek Gaser on the arm. Tried to block the ball from behind. I don't want to say that's a good foul, but
that's Haynes.
It's Haynes. So let's see if the tank, how full is the tank for the Mustangs? They continue to battle back. The Buffalo's been able to rotate quite a few players. Goldberg buries another three. 6-point Buffalo lead. Lohenberg and Curran are definitely 3-point threats.
If they can get hot hands, it's going to turn around in a quick minute.
That's exact. Coach Mulholland did exactly what you want to do. The Mustangs are in full man. He spread it out to let Bunfill penetrate. Hit Justin Allen with a backdoor, went off Allen's foot, went out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. Yeah, you know, the coaches are kind of, you know, they're almost like, you know, hey, I wanted you, no, I don't want you, do it, no, don't do it. So Gaser on top. They got to come out and put a hand up on them.
It was a bum throw there.
I'll tell you, Jason had totally overplayed that pass, got in the passing lane very well. They want to spread it out now. Got to hand it. Tim Martinelli is working his tail off with a little bit of a mismatch there with Jason Pepper. Pump fake inside, turns around. Bunfill goes inside to pull the rebound. When the shot goes up, somebody's got to make contact. Pepper gets the ball inside, takes it in. And he drops it.
Lohenberg gets the call.
So 5:05 remaining, 45-37. Prospect Motors and Amador Toyota invite you to save on all remaining 94 models in stock. The new 95s are in and they're a must-see. The helpful and courteous staff will help you find just what you're looking for and just the right price. From purchase to service, there's no better place than Prospect Motors and Amador Toyota in Jackson, where your best buy is still nearby. Free throw shooting, Jim. Right now the Buffaloes are on top with their field goal shooting.
Put the points on the board when the clock's not running.
Goldberg again for three. Nice rebound by David Tierpak. 4:44 remaining, 45-37 Buffaloes on top here at Argonaut High School. Mitchell Haynes on the line. Justin Allen subbing to give Jason Pepper a little bit of a break now. They want Jason to have a little break, so when they come in a couple of minutes, he'll come back probably about 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Curran
drops it.
Yeah, he drove, got the bucket. Good concentration by Curran that time. David Tierpak just kind of got hung out to dry. It was like, I'm a little late. Can I get out of the way? Oh, no.
Ouch.
Buffaloes have still maintaining 6-point lead. Curran's up, buries it, pulls it to within 5, 45-40. Pepper's coming back a little sooner. Coach Mulholland wanted, I think. Oh, now they're going to call a jump ball. It'll be Buffalo's ball. Buffalo's ball out of bounds on the jump. Joe LaBelle inbounds for the Buffaloes.
They've got to watch for that. It's the second time they did it tonight.
They kind of get eye contact, head up. 45-40 with 4 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Gaser get a check foul by Joe LaBelle. You know, Triple Check provides high-quality income tax services, but did you know they can also help you with the retirement plan you've been meaning to set up? They work with you to take full advantage of the tax laws in all of your investment, estate, financial affairs. Call for a free consultation. Triple Check at 223-2463. Mustangs in the bonus as Derek Gaisher steps the line, hits the first one. We talked about free throw shooting, Jim.
Put the points on the board.
So he steps up, buries the front end of the one-on-one.
4-point lead.
Nice rebound by Joe LaBelle. Got his man on his back, covered the ball up. 45-41.
Here comes the turnover.
Nice pass by Gaisser. Shaun Graef just ripped the ball away.
Oh. Manny jumped off of the bench on that one. I don't know about the call. Let's just keep quiet. We won't second guess.
I'll tell you. If there was anything, I'll tell you what happened. There was bodies laying on the floor. Gaisser was not laying on the floor. Gaisser ended up picking the ball up. I think he may have been a little bit confused on the play. Coach Cranford were just trying to straighten him out a bit.
I think he got his point across. Full press by the Mustangs.
Gaisser with a strip. Curran goes all the way. And he'll go up and shoot a pair. 2 shots. Foul on Joe LaBelle. I'll tell you what, Curran didn't like that at all. But that's the game. Give him a hard foul. Make that hard foul at that point.
If he's driving that hard, you know he's going to get nailed.
Well, Joe says you're going to have to go to the line, Mason, and earn these 2. He cans the first one. Cuts it to a 45-42, 3-point. 3-point Buffalo lead.
In and out.
Foul pulls it back into striking distance. Again, they haven't led since early in the first quarter when it was like 7-5.
Nice play by Pepper.
Pepper, nice job.
It was a nice pass, too.
47-42, 3:09 remaining. Curran's shot blocked. Graef gets the offensive rebound.
And he gets the foul, too.
Foul on Justin Allen. That's his 4th personal foul. As Shaun Graef go to the line to shoot a pair. 3:06 remaining. It's a barn burner, and you would have never known it if you turned this game on at halftime.
Yeah, I hope they didn't turn it off,
If you turned it off at halftime, you'd missed a heck of a ball game. So Shaun misses the first end. Front end of the 2-shot. Shaun hits the second. 47-43. 4-point Buffalo lead. Mustangs have stayed in a full court trap, full court man-to-man, putting the pressure. Now Joe LaBelle looks, sees Justin Allen wide.
That was a give-me there. That was a give-me.
And Coach Bill Hall says, guys, get back now. We got a 6-point lead, play good defense. They're in the zone.
We've got a lot of time left, Rick.
6-point lead. The way these guys shoot 3-pointers, which is kind of unusual. The Buffaloes have not hit many 3-pointers, but Graef brings it back in. The Buffaloes right now want to say, okay, we'll exchange basket for basket. Right now they need, the Mustangs need to get a turnover right here. Oh, wide open on the weak side. Joe LaBelle, good look. He wanted the ball, he saw the trap coming. Look away from where it came from. 51-45. Buffalo's on top. Same play the other way. But Justin Allen blocks it. A big block that time by Justin Allen. Came across from the weak side and blocked that ball. Ball out of bounds.
That was the second time Haynes has been called on the line in about the same spot.
Now that time the ball got tipped a little bit. He tried to grab it, came out of bounds. Marty shoots, checks in for Bo Lomberg. Maybe just give him a quick blow, go over a little defensive strategy. So your outside shooters now are Gaiser and Curran for three. He buries it. 51-48. Mason got his feet set very nicely. Good look at the basket. Now the Buffaloes want to take advantage of this press now.
You don't want Pepper, you don't want him to dribble it up.
Ooh, that's a dangerous pass. Derek Gaiser, you got to look weak side now. Justin Allen with a great rebound and a great putback. Tierpak muscles it back up. 53-48, 5-point lead. 1 minute remaining here at Argonaut High School. The Buffaloes on top, 53-48. Marty shoots his first attempt of the night. Gaiser,
he got the call.
Boy, he sure did.
He said it went off of Allen, so, Oh, wait a minute here.
Reverse the call. The new Jackson Ford Mercury not only refuses to be undersold, they offer little extras such as their service department being open on Saturdays along with a complimentary car wash, which truly sets the new Jackson Ford Mercury apart from the herd. And the herd is trying to get further apart from the Mustangs. A turnover, Curran drives. Back to three-point. They need a timeout. The Mustangs need to call timeout.
They're going for the ball, though. They're going for the ball.
See, they need to call a timeout. The ball as soon as they can stop the clock. 53-50. What a ball game. They've got to go now. They got to foul and put them on the line. Justin Allen gets his own rebound. That could nail it right there. Buffalo's call a timeout as soon as that ball went through. 5-point, 55-50. 17 seconds to go. Justin Allen with that shot. It went rimmed off, but that's the intensity that the young viewers have got to see. He shot the ball. He didn't give up on it. He kept with it, shot it from the left side, went to the right side, put it back in. Big bucket, big offensive rebound by Justin Allen. Well, with 17 seconds, the Mustangs. Justin Allen, Willie Bunfill, David Tierpak. David Tierpak, a big rebound, defensive rebound, along with Joe Lavelle and Jason Pepper. Now they just want to, what they want to do is just deny the ball, run a little clock. He's there for the three, which goes off. Graef gets the rebound. 8 seconds to go.
Gotta shoot it.
You gotta put it up. Call a timeout when it goes in. Timeout out.
3 seconds left.
Mason Curran pulls it to a 2-point ball game. 55-53. Now, fans, you make the call. Foul on the inbounds. Who do you foul? And that's what the Buffaloes want to look at. They want to look at and see, okay, or the Mustangs, who are the Buffaloes putting out on the court? They need to put in all their free throw shooters. Put every guy in there that's a good free throw shooter and inbounds the ball and go to the line. That's all the Mustangs can do now. You know, if you just tuned back in and you had tuned out early in the first half, you missed a heck of a ball game. The Mustangs have come from 20 points down to get within 2 with 3 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Buffalo's in possession of the ball. Each team has defeated one another, and the Buffaloes have moved into Mustang country here and said, I'm going to try to steal one from you tonight. Both teams are in the bonus. So they got to
He's got his original 4-in plus Tierpak, so
they're going to try to break somebody long. Try to break somebody deep.
Watch Bunfill.
He'll walk up. There goes Pepper deep.
Boom.
1 second goes off the clock. So they put Willie to the line, and now it's tough.
The pressure's on.
You got to bring the ball the full length of the court.
You got to figure the pressure's on the shooter, and then the pressure's going to be on the Mustangs. So
Derek Geiser fouls out with that foul. Played a heck of a ball game tonight. 55, 53, 2 seconds remaining here at Argonaut High School. Rick Carter along with Jim Vinciguerra. We want to thank you for watching this TSPN Game of the Week. Freshman game won by Amador High School. JV won by Argonaut High School. And right now, with 2 seconds remaining, the Buffaloes are on top, 55-53.
See, Bo Lowenberg going over to Bunfill, telling him how to shoot this free throw, you know.
Well, right now, I think the Mustangs are out of timeouts. Nope, now they are. They want to ice him. They want to ice Bunfill, make him think about it. Because, timeouts are, you can't carry him over to next week. Go ahead, Jimmy, tell us what's happening now.
Looks like they're having a timeout here, Rick.
That's what I like about you, Jim. Your extended knowledge helps me a lot.
You know what? I was just looking at the standing room only crowd here tonight. It's a madhouse. Nobody's left. Even Jay Lucky's still here. He stayed for the entire game.
Well, I think Jay's here because Sue made him stay.
Okay.
Say Jay would have probably left at halftime, but Sue said, "Hey, look this is like a date, and I'm staying the whole time, pal."
And the two sleepers over on the other side, I think one was Williams, and the whistle woke him up. Ken Shear he's getting into the game right now. He's up on top with his wife. I like to talk about people in the stands, don't you?
Yeah. You can.
Why? We're going to take another timeout.
And if you make it, well, Dick Vitale will buy you the books for your tuition.
To the hoop, baby.
The Mustangs won a valiant comeback tonight. Again, you got to give the Amador Buffaloes tremendous credit. It's hard to hang on to a 20-point lead. You see it in the NBA every single night. A team gets way ahead, and then they make it, it's like, well, okay, maybe we're in this groove. And it's tough to control and hang on to that 20-point lead. Now, right now, it's interesting enough that Mason Curran tried to steal the other rebound spot from Justin Allen. So now we're about ready to play. I think the Mustangs are out of timeouts. Willie, let's see how frozen he is. Will he come up with ice in his veins and hit it? And he hits the first one. That's a big shot, because now, even if you were to foul, which they're not, they're saying, hey, now what you really have to do at this point, the Mustangs may have one timeout left, in that if they sink it, they'll call timeout. Well, what Marty Schutz has to do is make sure you block out Willie. Don't let him steal that back. Second shot's up and good. That's the ball game. Willie Bunfill, 2 big free throws, seals it here at Argonaut High School, 57-53. A big win for the Buffaloes, and they hung on to a nice win. Aces Waste Collection and Recycling has been proud to bring you this fourth quarter action of the Game of the Week. Call Aces for garbage collection at home. Need information about recycling? Give them a call. The transfer station is located on Berry Street in Pine Grove. They are once again locally owned and operated and are proud to be part of the Amador County business community. Call Aces Waste Collection and Recycling at 296-ACES. We'll be back with the wrap-up of this fantastic high school basketball game in just a moment. Welcome back here at Argonaut High School. A thriller of a ball game. The Buffaloes come into Mustang Country and steal a 57-53 Motherlode League contest victory. Jim, I'll tell you, if you went away at halftime when the score was 31-11, the Mustangs scored 4 points in the second quarter, 7 in the first quarter, 4 in the second quarter, down by 20 at half. If you turned this off and you came back now, you missed one heck of a high school ball game. What's your analysis of this game tonight, Jim?
Well, we were just talking on the floor here. Argonaut won the second half. Amador won the first half, and as you said, it was just too big of a point spread to overcome, which you got you got to give that team credit. I mean, coming back from 20, losing by 4, and making it the ball game that they did, keeping the fans here. I mean, everybody was into it tonight. It was an excellent game. Probably the best second half we've seen all year in all the games that we have done.
Well, I kept mentioning in the contest, and I know a couple times you gave me kind of this frown, like, what do you mean you can't hang on to a 20-point lead? Well, you've seen it. You've seen it for yourself. The Mustangs came out at halftime. We talked about Coach Cranford spent the whole halftime in there. They didn't come out and warm up in the second half. His adjustments obviously put the Buffaloes into some trouble. The other part, when you're ahead by 20, you're looking at controlling, running the clock, getting the bucket when you need it. You got Jason Pepper, who could very well be your league's MVP. And you think, hey, we can hang on to that.
Yeah.
What did the Mustangs do to cause them to get out of that?
Well, I think the Mustangs came back tonight. If they opened it up right at the beginning as they did, the momentum swung to the Mustang side. Not taking anything away from the Buffaloes, but I think the momentum just kept gaining for the Mustangs tonight in that second half, and that's what pulled them ahead, or not ahead, but pulled them to where they finished the game tonight. Pepper had 21 points tonight, high point man for both teams. Shaun Graef, excellent ball game on the other side with 20 points. Underneath, real strong kid.
In the Buffaloes defensively did a fine job. They knew when they had to get a big game. There was about 20-some seconds remaining. David Tierpak goes up, gets a nice rebound, which gives the Buffaloes the ball back, which eventually Willie Bunfill brought the ball down. The Buffaloes are up by 4. He gets fouled. Coach Cranford tries to use 3 consecutive timeouts to make Willie go think about it. Coach Milholm probably said, Willie, don't worry about it. Just go out and hit the bucket, and we're not in any problem. Willie goes to the line very calmly, hits 2 of them, puts them up by 4. 2 seconds on the clock. The game's over. There's not much more you can say about that. Both teams played extremely well. Laurenburg shooting from the outside. Once Bo started getting himself in the swing of it, he and Curran, their 3-point shooting brought him back into the ball game. Defensively, the Mustangs, man-to-man all over the court. Don't take anything away. The Buffaloes definitely look like a team that are to be reckoned with. If they can continue this momentum, get into that playoffs, they're going to be a team that, there'll be a low seed in this tournament, but no one wants to play a low seed as good as the Buffaloes.
That's true, Rick, and tonight they were without Doris, out with the pointer. We'll know about him this next week, but they did step it up a notch without one of their star players, and I think Coach Milholland used the bench real well tonight, as did Manny. Manny always uses the bench, but Amador coach did an excellent job on who he subbed tonight.
Well, and that's part of what we talked about. Will they have any gas remaining in the Mustangs? That's the true advantage about having that 20-point lead. You can rest guys and bring them back in. So there's not much more we can do about picking this game apart. It's on the air. This is the game of the week. You can't ask for anything better. So that's it for the game of the week here at Argonaut High School between the host Argonaut Mustangs and the visiting Amador Buffaloes. The final score, Amador 57, Argonaut 53. This TSPN feature has been brought to you by Prospect Motors of Jackson, your overall sponsor, and quarter sponsors Amador Motors of Sutter Creek, ATI Parts of Jackson, Pine Grove, and Sutter Creek, the Ice Saw Center of Pine Grove, and ACES, Waste Collection and Recycling of Pine Grove. Thanks to them, you've been watching this Game of the Week on TSPN. Until next time.
You're having an asthma attack. Do you reach for a brand you've never heard of?